Hey everybody. Sorry I'm in the dark. I'm driving. And sorry I'm late. My sister accidentally took my telephone with her. She volunteers with me one day a week at the Ark, and she took her phone home, and she lives almost an hour. So I've had to drive over here up in the mountains in the outback. But I finally got my phone. I still have to go back to the Ark and finish up the things I couldn't do without my phone. So how's everybody doing? I did have a message on here. I just got my phone 5 minutes ago from Pam that said her internet's out. So, and I don't know how long I'll have a signal because, like I said, I'm out in the boonies, literally in the mountains in Ocoee, Tennessee. So we shall see how it goes. Bob, can I put my local fish mates link up, please? I twisted his arm to join us all. Yeah, if it'll let you do it. I'm driving, like I said, so I won't be able to uh, make uh, give you a wrench, while I'm driving, because I have to go over to YouTube to do that. But if it'll let you, of course. Hey, Larry. Just telling people that first came in that my sister accidentally took my phone home with her from the Ark this evening, and I was out picking up dog poop when she left, so I didn't know it. And but as soon as I started trying to finish up for the day and sending group messages and screenshots to the leadership for what went on today, I realized my phone was gone. So I did go out to my truck and turned it on because the phone's paired to the truck. And of course, it told me that my phone could not be found because it was almost an hour away by then. So, oh, no problem, anytime. So it's really hard for me to see comments. It's black as pitch. I mean, I'm out in the woods, and there's not even any light in the sky. I think when I get on the closer in, hey, Lady R. Dang, I haven't been up here to their house in forever, it seems like. They were wanting me to stay and eat with them, of course, and I've got my new little dog with me and still have to go back to the Ark and then go home, so I declined, but I am hungry. I had some chips in here and I took them out last night and took them in. Go figure. I'm getting on a highway now, so I'll be able to talk better a little bit maybe and look at comments a little better. Still, it's raining too. Really raining. Look at Greg's community post. Hiding in the dark. You know it. Doing the best I can too to stay hid. Hey, Mike. Now I'm driving. I don't know if I put the overhead on. If that a little bit, isn't it? And I can still see plenty well enough to drive with that on. So at least you can see a little bit. And I've got Worm, now known as sleeping right here with her cute little self on my console. So I've got my bright lights on. That's why people are flashing their lights at me. This is Benton, Tennessee, I'm about to go through now. And they replace battery and remote key. It rains at fours. They will stop you if you go 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. So I'm going 48 in a 55-mile zone. They don't play here. Hey, Surf City. Hey, Sam. Tommy. Really been enjoying your content as usual, Tommy. I'm finding that I forget to comment on a lot of people. I always like, but I forget to comment sometimes. So yeah, as long as this lasts, I'll go ahead and stream. One thing I did want to promote and mention tonight is that Tom of TM Aquatics, I'm one of his mods, and he let me know a couple of days ago that he streams. I think this will be his second live stream ever. But anyway, he's gonna have a live stream. I don't know what he's gonna talk about, but it will be awesome, whatever it is, at 8 Eastern time tonight. Um, and I asked if I could promote it on my stream, and he said thank you. So that means yes to me. So that's TM Aquatics, and anything about well, lots of different kinds of fish, but especially Corydoras and um, plecos. He breeds just a lot of different fish, not just bottom dwellers. He does have a store I know on Dan's Fish, and I think it is called TM Aquatics. He has incredible quality, very, very knowledgeable, and I've been in the hobby a long time. So anyway, I'm hoping to be home before then. It'll be tight. It'll be close. Uh, but anyway, yeah, 8 o'clock TM Aquatics. Hey, Nano, Monster Fish Gal, Lori. Anybody coming in late that didn't hear, my sister accidentally picked my phone up when she left volunteering with me today. And so I had to drive almost an hour over to her place to get it. She didn't know it until she got home. And of course, I don't know what her phone number is. It's in my cell phone, so I couldn't even call her on her cell phone. And no landlines. None of us have landlines anymore. So I had no choice but to drive over. But thank goodness she had it. I knew she did because I went out and turned my truck on, and it wasn't paired, and it's always paired there where I'm parking at the Ark. So I knew somebody took it, and it was her. Hey, Sketchy, Nana. It sure would be nice if Pam were up here with me. Somebody else that could talk. So I feel like, well, I don't feel like I know I'm neglecting. Okay, I'm back in this little town now. There's a gas station, the courthouse, the Christmas tree at the courthouse, and they got 6, 8. I'm at kind of drive-in eatery place back there. There's a tobacco place, tiny little place, Benton, Tennessee. They have some awesome, awesome, awesome fish up here. This is really very close, just if not even 10 miles, where they had some of the Olympics, I don't know, 20 years ago, where they did the whitewater rafting and that stuff. So it really helped that area near here. There's lots of Olympic stuff still there. Lots of cool native fish here, minnows and chubs and stuff like that. Okay, I'm almost through that town. Tommy's content is awesome. Yeah, it is. That's what I was just saying. Yeah, it is. He knows how to edit too. Hey, Big Shrimpin'. Hey, John. I don't know if I said hey to you, but hey, I'm in a 40 or 45 mile zone for like 10 minutes now. And all the town is like 3 blocks, but they got it a long way on each side. And I've seen two um, popos sitting off to the side, Just waiting on somebody to speed. BJ, TM Aquatics. Thank you, Lori. I don't know if he has the stream posted or not. I doubt it. I think he'll just go live, but I don't know that. But he uses more than one camera. I had him on the Tennessee Fish Mafia once or twice, once for sure, and he was awesome on there. I'd love to get him back again. So y'all tell him you need to go back on Tennessee Fish Mafia. Uh, Tom's a real nice guy. He will come on if I ask him to do a topic. I'm sure he's all about sharing information and all that. So he's definitely one of the OGs. Next live stream. There you go. Awesome, awesome. So he does have it posted. Yeah. The only way I know is because he let me know. I always watch all of his vids and comment on them. And every now and then he does one of mine. But as you guys know, my vids are very low quality. And the sound and the picture and the dropping the phone and the camera, it's all a phone. And no editing. Well, there is, but not that you'd notice. But anyway, I got some hissing beetles, and that brought him out of hiding. He commented on those like, all right, let me get this straight. You actually brought not beetles, roaches, hissing roaches into your house, and they are cool. They look great. They go over and drink out of their little water thing, and they've been tearing up some lettuce and carrots. I forgot to feed them this morning, so I have to make sure I do tonight. They eat like a mouse or something. They eat a whole lot of food. So I'm hoping they continue to thrive and that I have some babies. They're super cool. They're like 2 inches long now. Talking about booze last night. Debbie, the ideal. I don't drink anymore. I hadn't for a while, but just a choice. Horse milk, and it's a good thing I did stop because I go to pain management for my epidurals and pain patch and stuff like that so that I can be out and about and volunteer and drive and stuff. Otherwise, I couldn't. But you can't drink and be in that. They busted me for taking a slug of NyQuil when I was in a couple of weeks ago. But he said that's all right, don't do it anymore. Bob describing how I do my videos, do local Austin. Hey, ain't nobody got time for all that. Ain't nobody got time. Mine are just raw and they are what you see. Sometimes I'll clip off, I don't even clip something out of the middle. Sometimes I'll clip off the start or the end if they're long. And that's why sometimes they end abruptly. I'll ramble too long and I'm like, I need to cut off 2 minutes of this 7-minute video. Ain't nobody got time to listen to all that. But I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to have fun and show some of the critters I've got. Every now and then, if I know something new, I'll share it. Worm's looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? She's so cute. What else is going on? I got notice that my 2 t-shirts from Scunch Princess shipped today, I think, or last night. And I can't wait to get those. With Sarah, comes on Pam's, with Blackie. She has her t-shirts on sale on Instagram. And a bunch of them. And I got 2 for $15 each. Plus I got a piece of art she was auctioning the other night on Pam's. So all of that's paid for and on the way. Till the GoFundMe. I've still tried to do that GoFundMe once today before I went to the art. But you have his PayPal. Is that what you just posted? I'm having to get on a highway here now. which will get me back to the Ark in about 15 minutes, and I can go in and finish up my little reports to the staff. They probably wonder what I'm doing there so late, or if I forgot to send stuff out. I took in two little adorable mini Dachshunds at 7 minutes till 5, and one of them had nipped at his toddler. So wife said they both go. The one that nipped was 4, and he's tiny, probably 7 or 8 pounds, a year old. A boy. They've had all their vetting done and all that. The little girl's 4. Her name's Winnie, and his name was Gibby. But he couldn't take them back home, he said. So we normally have to make an appointment when we, take in a pet, and then we make an appointment for the pet to go to the vet. So none of that had been done, but I didn't know, he had no resource, nothing else to do with the dogs. So I stayed a little late to do that, and we had that confusion going on anyway. And my sister was actually there, and another volunteer, and held them for me so I could get pictures of them. I've got to send those pictures to the group, the art people. So anyway, the vet was kind enough to wait on him to get there and take them in for me. So I've got 2 little Dachshunds coming. And of course, most of the time, not always, but almost all the time, when a dog nips at a toddler that it's been living with, it's the toddler. They do get tired of being slapped and stepped on accidentally and stuff. And so he said she was just waving at it. So it could be. But anyway, they were real sweet, not aggressive dogs at all. I didn't temperament test them with any of our dogs because they were totally relaxed. And I wanted them. So an exciting evening. And then I found my freaking phone was gone. Then the Dale. And I often read the comments, and sometimes I find I've missed something quite often. And I'll message somebody and say, I'm sorry, I would have ignored you or whatever. Yep. Good Lord, there's more people in here driving with me than I normally have. And I'm sitting in my living room. Lucky you didn't chop your nuts off, Craig. Yeah, Bob is streaming like me too. He has to be stopped. Oh, I've got my phone right there at the corner of the windshield at that pillar or whatever it's called. It's stuck to the windshield, so I don't even have to turn my head. But I guess I could just avert my eyes. Ooh, but that hurts. A token Pammy on, that would work. I don't know anybody sweet enough. She's got the link, so she could be in here, guys. Be careful. I sent her the backstage link. She's not back there, that's for sure. If anybody wants to come up, and anybody can put the link in the chat, I'm all for it. Still got another 10 minutes or more, a little more than 10, to get to the Art in Cleveland, Tennessee. And then go back down and get all the dogs barking, stirred up. Let's do some paperwork, and I'll be done. Going to be back there tomorrow at Thursday. I'm not a lead. I just go to help the other lead. So I don't need to be there till 1 to 5. So that's good. Sleep in tomorrow. I have no idea if y'all can hear me or not. I know that I'm not talking very loud because I'm tired. Merry Christmas, everyone. It sounds like is it Tiny Tim in the Christmas Story or whatever. The crutches. Merry Christmas. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Either or Mark. There's another Popo. Well, I'm not insisting, I'm just saying it would be a little more entertaining, I believe. Jesus, I can't tell you all how freaking bad my knees hurting. I go to the doctor, the orthopedic doctor Monday, and I hope I get a big steroid injection in it. And I bend it. This is old people lingo. When I bend it, like when I'm driving, it hurts like a mofo. If I'm standing, it's much, much better. But it's hard to stand up and drive, people. It's my right knee, where I could hang my leg out the window, stick my leg out the window. And I would definitely do that too, the way it's hurting. Wrong leg. Somebody's revving beside me. You hear that? Whatever. Yeah, I'm going to be drag racing in the dark, in the rain. I have a line to start with, I think. Yay. I don't see any link. I guess there's no way you can post it. I thought mods could post like the link. Maybe you have to be actually backstage to post it. I don't know. But I'm definitely not going to be trying to post nothing while I'm driving. Barely do it when I'm sitting still. Hey, Bunny. I'm about to be back in civilization, so I'm going to turn this light off. There should be some light up ahead. Then I'll be inside in 5 minutes or so. I can't believe I was able to keep the stream to keep a signal. It's off of my truck, and usually it won't do that. So not that long of a time, and not like out in the venues like that. Got some water, some carbonated water somewhere. Oh hell, it's right here. Oh man, good, I brought it. So yeah, people that are just coming in, I was mentioning a while ago that TM Aquatics is going to be streaming at 8 tonight. Be there, be square. Just ran a red light, just barely. Maybe half of the truck. TM Aquatics. Yep. He's got an awesome fish room and awesome fish, and he does sell some of them. Get gills. TM Aquatics. Don't admit to your crimes on stream. Oh shit, what did I say? I guess, Bob, any LFS streams coming up? Mick, I'm going somewhere into Repticon with my great nephew, like the first week in January in Atlanta, and I was hoping to get him to stop at, man, I can't see anything. There it is, the street. To get him to stop at a couple of the stores in Atlanta, a couple of the LFSs there. Hey, baby, she's waking up. She's waking up, that little worm. I missed Sarah's t-shirt. They're still on sale, I think. There's like 6 or 8 of them. The dragon is one of them. Dan's dragon, Dan Slee's dragon. I think I got the original that she did. There's when she used to do all of her stuff black and white, and that was a lot of the appeal for me. I'm back at the art now. But then she started doing stuff in color, and at first I didn't like it, but then it really grew on me. But she did this little dragon in red, and it really was nice. I guess she did like an original for Dan Slay, and that's why it's Dan's dragon. It's pouring rain now, when you know it. But so I got a T-shirt with that red dragon on it as well. It's like a little baby dragon. I've got a lot of her stuff, not as much as Pam's, but a lot. Sarah's stuff. All right, I'm just going to sit here just a minute because I can. I'm at the art. Hold around. Whoa, sorry. Hey, Pridemore. Welcome. Oh, thanks, Mick. That's very kind of you. Very kind. NMV overalls, t-shirt, barn coat, boots, stocking hat, baseball cap, cowboy hat. Huh. Oh, I thought that's what you were wearing, BJ. It may be. Dr. Fish, hello? I don't think I know Dr. Fish. Welcome. Don't admit to your crimes. I don't know what, I must have been a slip of the tongue. Who's streaming at 8 is Tom from TM Aquatics. Well, I think Jerry, um, Papa Shrimp, does usually at 8. And but Tom um, has streamed once that I know of. I mean, he does videos occasionally, not like every week your video, but occasionally. But I think this will be his second live stream. It'll be the second one I've ever modded, so that's why he told me to be there or be square. Wet socks and soggy sleeps. I've got wet socks on because I've got on slides. And it's raining. Craig just mom runs the new pit. Oh, JS mom runs the new pit stop. Yeah. What's the uniform of the fish mafia? Oh, okay. I see. You missed my Walmart streams. I said something about that the other day, and somebody said that they did too. People did like them. I mean, I wasn't mean in them, but just kind of silly. And every now and then somebody would make me, as they say, in the crime drama movies. Somebody would realize I was videoing them or talking about them, but never mean, because you could sure tear me up and make fun of me. So it wasn't that at all. It's just pointing out things that were just fun to do. I do the same thing with myself. So I don't know which knee hurts the worst. So I can handle my cane. Guess I need to. BJ, I know that. It was my left hip, and I got that fixed. Well, it hurts some, but I got it fixed. And my right knee. I've been getting that rooster comb gel. There's two different kinds of it on the market, and the kind I had over a year ago, I had like 3 injections of it, like 6 weeks apart. Oh, but so nice. But then after almost a year, it finally wore off. And then they told me that my Medicare, Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare, required me to take the other kind now. Well, it didn't do shit. The Aussies are trying to organize an all Aussie stream for Australia Day, 6th of January. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. I definitely would like to watch that. I wonder what day of the week that is. We hear you fine, Bob. Sometimes you get a little choppy. Yeah. This time it's not my fault because I haven't been putting my hand over the mic here on the phone, and I don't think I do now. It was probably just the signal going over the different hills and stuff. But yeah, I do tend to. When I'm holding my phone like this, I forget and cover the little mic. Oh, I just switched back over to the ARCS Wi-Fi. Not the butt thumbs, but and thumbs. I've been missing some fun. He's just stealing all our ideas. Next up, Bob will be filming paranormal. You know what? That's scary because not because you've been filming some of the church and stuff like that, but you know these people that go to graveyards. I follow 1, 2, 3 of those that are big channels, and I love watching them. I don't watch every single stream, but I love it when they're live streaming. You know, and I can super chat them and say hey, and they speak. But they have some really interesting. There's dead people are interesting the way they died, and you know it's pretty cool. But there's a bunch of the old graveyard Civil War and even beyond that around here where my people are buried. My sister that stole my phone today, she owns the graveyard and the church there. She inherited it. She didn't go to church there, but that's where our family's all buried. But some of those people go back to the early 1800s. So interesting stuff. And there's a couple of big cemeteries like in Chattanooga that's 30 minutes from me, and some huge crypts and stuff like that. But I've thought about just walking around and see if anybody will watch them. Because I like to do that. I used to go over to the one I just mentioned when I was working in Chattanooga at Blue Cross, and I would sometimes bring my lunch or get something for lunch and go over there and sit if it was nice weather and, read this. I know it sounds maudlin, morbid, but, and just look at it because cemeteries used to be a big, 100 years ago, that's where everybody went. There weren't parks and stuff like that. They went to the cemeteries. That's why they decorate them and all that. I need to get a Tennessee Fish Mafia shirt. Ed's got some right now. I wore mine, I don't know when, Sunday night, I guess. Oh, how many people here, show of hands, saw Dee Dee bust her ass? Poor Dee Dee. I love Dee Dee. It scared me to death. I was like, oh, God, because if I had done that, oh, my God, would have been 911. I was talking about how I was getting ready to look up a video because one of my pacus went sideways when I was doing a water change, and it was temperature, I'm sure. So I need to be more attuned to that. None of the other fish in there, all those other fish I had did it, or the other pacu, just that one. And I was really going to get a needle. Of course, nurses have stuff like that, but I was going to get a needle and tap the air, its air bladder, and see if I could, let it bubble out. And there's some really good resource stuff on that, a couple real good videos. And I was getting ready to look up the video, and he finally righted himself. But Dee Dee was saying, "Oh, this is how I release air," and leaned over and fell off of a rickety stool. Faces of the Forgotten. That's one. That's one. Yeah, he's pretty cool. That guy's good. Of course, the host and the research they do, I'm not planning on doing anything like that. Hey, if it took off, I would. I wouldn't mind doing a little research. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yes, I noticed that too, Sharpie. Trying to think of the other one. He's a guy. He's here in the U.S. also, in Lamar, but I can't remember the name of his channel. But his name's Lamar. And his stuff, some of his stuff, it's here and there, some of it, but his stuff is really out there, bizarre. I love it when he goes to the places and like walks around where the people lived, and then walks on down a mile to where they're buried, and just, I mean, he really gets into it. Oh, Dee Dee recovered from it immediately. She was right back up, and I never did laugh at her because I was like, she's going to fall off there. She looked like she dove right into the floor, you know. I would never have been able to come back up after that. I wouldn't have been able to get up that quick. Jeez. It's glad she's okay. Afterward, it was funny, but yeah, that's right. That's what he said. Cemeteries or not. I think I said it correctly. Cemetery, the big one I used to go to at my lunchtime sometimes. There was a cat. Of course, it was a black cat that I used to see there sometimes, and it would be always in the same area. But I think it just was a feral cat that lived in the woods right across the street from this corner. So I would always see it with those huge stones. It stopped raining, but now it's pouring again. And I am only that far from the front door, and all I have to do is go in and write some notes, take a picture, and send them through our Slack app to our leadership team. And go home, and I'm only 10 minutes from home. Glad so she did. She got a big kick out of it. She was posting that clip as soon as Sam made the clip. I posted it somewhere too, maybe on my personal page, Facebook. I can't remember. It's gone viral. Oh, you're already showing it there. She need to bust her ass. I put it on. Well, she did too. On Facebook, on Tennessee Fish Mafia Facebook. I want to put it on there. The clip I saved was a little longer. I showed what people said at the end after she sat back up. I made mine just a little longer than your sound, maybe 10 seconds. As long as them airbags don't go off. I know that's right. How are you today? They are very peaceful, and that's, that, like I was saying, that's from watching some of these shows we were just talking about and reading a little more about it, reading comments. I learned that people did used to go there. That's not creepy. I mean, they make them creepy, just as a cultural thing, like to go at night and the ghosts and all that. But some of them are very, very peaceful. And some of the plants and things bloom. They're just nice. Kids, it's a minute till 7, so I probably lose your signal now when I open this door. We'll see. Stay there. There they are. I had dropped my keys earlier. See the baby? The baby? Yeah. Look at one. Come on. Here we go. Cover it up. I'll probably cut you guys off if I do. I've done that many times. So I'm just going to go in here and get my report all done. It's okay, baby. Oh, it's cold. She's been dragged all over the place. Somebody left their umbrella here today. Uh-oh. They hear us. They hear us. Smell like gasoline. Shh. All right, all right. You cut off short. Yeah, I was switching over to the YouTube here. Look at my girl. It's this little worm. Yeah, she's my new baby. She's 6 pounds. Her sisters are here at the art. They are. There's your sisters. See your sisters? I go in there with them while I'm doing this. Who else is that there? Okay. Whoops. Don't be growling. Don't be growling. See if there's any supper left there. 7 o'clock. Somebody should be going live. Get back. Yep. This is what I'm doing. This stuff. I had to approve your comment. Oh, what did you say? Bob's about to get licked to death. Oh, what a death that would be, huh? Oh my goodness. Look at these dogs. Look at them. Look here. Come here, Chica. Let them see you. She's new. But I have 4 dogs now. I couldn't help Chica. I took her in too last week. Yeah. This is why I had 6 dogs die. Now I'm back up to 4. Yeah. Look at Chica. She's a beautiful girl. Yep. More Night Stalker, the ultimate bad word. Okay, guys. I do wish that somebody else could talk on there because I've got to write now. And if I talk, I'll screw this up. Let's see. Okay, I did do that. So I don't. I'll still be here and I'll try to continue to talk, but I have to have to go off the camera to take a picture of this to send it through the app here. So if you're still here, I'm going to hang around. So I'm still here. Still here. Just got to take a picture in this other app. If I can find it. And send the picture. Out of here, got to get my rear in gear for the day. Exotics, howdy, howdy. Sky Dancer, Diego. Okay, guys, Thank you all for hanging out with me. And I've done everything. Yeah, I never did go away. I was there. I just quit talking. But I am going to go away. I'm going to get my doggy again and head home. And I am starving to death. And get home and get some coffee made and walk my other dogs and be ready to watch TM Aquatics in 50 minutes. See you guys. Thank you. Thanks for posting links, guys. And I will see you. I'll actually see you in 50 minutes if you're on TM Aquatics. Bye.